One. Well, hi again, guys. How you all doing? And welcome to GBR Trains. Well, today I've received another box in the mail, and we are going to open up the box and find out what's inside because these are going to be items that I'm going to be adding to my scenes here on the railroad. And I would also like to thank all of the new subscribers that have subscribed to the channel since the first of the month and the many viewers that have been watching the previous videos. So remember to like, subscribe, we all work together. So now let's get into the box and find out what we have for the GBR Railroad. All right, I've got the box open now. As you can see, I've taken out the packing. So here's what came in for scenery parts. First of all, I have from O Scale Miniatures, the HO scale. These are little picnic tables. And these are going to be used over, some of them are going to be used on my campgrounds. And I'll put a few more over here where I now have moved the little hot dog stand where we're having a car show going on. Some of those tables will go there as well. Here's a chain link fence, and this is basically for my propane facility over here. What I'm going to be doing is I'll be doing some before and after photos, so by the time I started the video today, it may take several weeks before I do the complete job because you can't do everything in one day. You're not Genie where you just and then everything works. So that basically is going to go over at the propane facility. I've also picked up, these are the Scene Masters. These are tents which are going to go to the campgrounds, which is over on that corner of the facility. And I need to work on that and create the campground itself. Ah, here it is, my plug-in power. Now I'll be able to switch out on the inside track here, the one that's separate where I'm running the little HO locomotive, because that locomotive doesn't like switches or anything of that nature. It keeps jumping the tracks. So this only has re-railers in 2 locations. And so it runs well over on this side. But I would like to run a couple of the DC engines that I have as well. So all I'm going to have to do is plug this into my transformer, this end, then I will be able to plug into the track when I disconnect the DCC, and I'll be able to run DC engines as well. This is a wooden structure itself. This is like the bleachers, and that's going to be for the tennis court, which is over on the other side by the Dairy Queen layout. So that's going to be built up as well, and that is a wood structure. Other things, well, we need some garbage pails, don't we? Here are some garbage pails for the pickups. They came in. These are H-Tech garbage pails. And then finally in here, I have the Walthers wood fencing. I figured I could use this up in a couple of different locations and put this around the layout as well. So this all came, matter of fact, it came today, and it's from hobbylink.com, and all the stuff was on sale. So I was able to get a good price on all of these items that I had picked up. So now the next time I see you, I will start working on the scenes itself. And as I said, I'll be doing a before and after photo of each of the items that I do here. So let's get started. Okay, here we go. The first part, when I got it, I was able to now hook up my DC engines to this inside track. And as you see, I've taken this little locomotive that's a DCC off and placed on the DC locomotive that I was using basically on the other railroad. That's the New England Central. So that was one of the first things I did with the materials that did come in. And I've been placing things around the layout a little by little here. Over in the background, there's the tents I was talking about. I'll create that as an army place, and down below it will be the camping grounds. And I have moved the plumbing facility next to the Dairy Queen because I will be moving, or I did move, the tennis courts over here. And you see, this is going to be the bench that I have to make. It's a wooden one, so it'll take me a little time. So that's basically what I've been doing so far. And now I'm going to start working on these. They're called trees. And I want to get them placed around the railroad as well. So that's what's going on. Is I'm running some trains here on the outside loop. My freight line, I'll be adding more to that, and then eventually I will wean out the ones that just don't actually run well on the track with the switches, and I will make them part of a little freight line I'm running over here on the village side that you can see as it's going around the tracks. And I have added a couple of other things to the thing. There's my Bud car. These are the ones that came between Danbury and Norwalk all the time to the museum. And that's about what I have done so far. So have yourselves a great day, everybody. Remember to like or sub. And I want to thank my new subs that have come in since the last video. Have yourselves a great day and keep right on railroading.